This right here is the Sony 16-55mm f2.8 G lens for your Sony APS-C camera. And as always, we want to know if this is any good. What is happening, guys? Gary Yaman here, back at it again with a new video. Hope you're doing well, hope you're safe and healthy. So let's begin right away with this review. As always, I'm going to divide this video in several sections. So the first section that we are going to discuss is the build quality. So the build quality of this G lens, the 16-55mm f2.8 G lens, is really good. It feels really nice in the hand and very well balanced, like all things should be, right? It has some extra functions as well. So we got on the side, we got a customizable button, we got a autofocus manual focus switch. The zoom ring itself feels very solid, but the focus ring feels very loosey-goosey, if you know what I mean. It doesn't feel very very robust, very solid. So that is a little bit of a negative thing when it comes down to the build quality. At the front element, we got the 67mm filter thread, we got a nice plastic lens hood, and the lens itself is very well built. It also has a weather sealing gasket. So in terms of build quality wise and how it is attached to my Sony a6000, it feels really nice and very well built. Hey guys, I forgot to mention that this lens does not have a inbuilt stabilization or any kind of stabilization. So for 1100 euros, 1200 euros, you don't have any stabilization built in the lens. So if you got a Sony a6500 or a Sony a6600, then you will have that in-body stabilization built in the camera, but I forgot to mention that, so my apologies for that. So no real complaints in that. And also when you look at the price of this lens, here in the Netherlands it will cost you around 1100, 1200 euros, so that is quite a hefty price, right? It's not a very cheap lens, but when you look at the build quality of this lens, you know why this lens is so expensive. Let's continue on to the image quality, where things become a little bit more interesting and a little bit more fun, right? So I took a bunch of pictures, a variety of things, as you see right here in the following images. Mostly are shot on f2.8 and with the ISO between 100 and 500. All shot with my trusty old Sony a6000, by the way. And I have to be honest with you guys, it really looks good. I don't have really huge complaints, but you do see some purple and green fringing when you take a photo at f2.8. So as you see here, a little bit of that fringing going on. You can adjust it in post, but it will take some time. Other than that, if you shoot in RAW, then this is the image that you get. As you see in the corners, you get some extreme vignetting. So that is also something that you have to take care of in post if you shoot in RAW, right? But that's easily to do when you use things like Lightroom. So image quality wise for photo, it looks really good, really nice. It is sharp and I don't have any real huge complaints. But also a little side note, it is not like mind-blowing at all, if you know what I mean, right? For this kind of price, it actually looks very like it meets the standard. It's not exceeding the standard or anything. Alright, also for video, as you see right here, the image quality, things are looking pretty good, pretty decent. And when it comes down to the colors, it actually looks pretty well. So no huge complaints when it comes down to image quality. Autofocus performance. So autofocus performance wise, this is a Sony native lens and actually it performs really well. Also on my Sony a6000, it just captured things where it needs to be captured and it focuses really fast. So no huge complaints. That also applies to video. So for both photo and video, things are looking really good in terms of autofocus. I don't have any complaints, as you see here right in this clip. You don't see any like real hiccups or anything like that. So when it comes down to autofocus, it is a really good autofocus system built in this lens. So yeah, let's recap a little bit, right? The final verdict, should you buy this lens, yes or no? So when it comes down to build quality, it is really good. When it comes down to image quality, it is really good, but not amazing. And when it comes down to autofocus performance, it is really good as well. So a very solid lens if you need a zoom lens for your APS-C Sony camera, then this comes in highly recommended. You also may want to check the Tamron 17 to 80 millimeters, I believe, which is a little bit cheaper but also it might be a little bit softer, but it really depends on how you are going to edit the photos in post, right? So you can also add extra sharpness and all those things together if you want to. But other than that, this 16-55mm f2.8 G lens is a really nice lens if you only want to have one lens to travel with or to bring with you with your Sony APS-C camera. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if not already. Like the video, comment down below what do you think about this lens. And as always, stay safe and stay healthy. Good luck.